you did against Tommy. But you know what? For Vic's dick sucking, you know what Vic got? Vic got a hard code, 2 individual Ben Franklins for all his effort. When Vic got off his knees, he wiped his chin and he had to deal with that Soto nug. He got paid for his dick sucking. You couldn't even meet that. You a bitch, LA. Straight up.
Roadside didn't get nothing but a creamy mouth. That's all he got.
That's all he got. He got jizzed. That was his payment. And here's the other thing that made Tommy a boss on that play, is that when he complained about getting jizzed, when he pretended that he didn't get jizzed, Tommy said, "Bitch, don't call me no more," and canceled that hoe. Straight up. Tommy didn't appreciate you denying the fact that he put his legacy on your face. He ain't having it.
Tommy's dick, nigga.
Yeah. You gonna pretend that you ain't suck him off in the back of the frat house? No, man. Tommy canceled that motherfucking bitch. Poured liquor on you and got the fuck out.
We got video footage.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say as well. LA said that he couldn't have sucked Tommy's dick because he laughed at Mike Mills' joke as well. And I thought, well, that just means you were sucking 2 dicks by your own logic. The way he's been going on. He said that, hey, surely Tommy was sucking his dick because Tommy spoke to him cordially. So by LA's logic, that just means they were doing a 69 on each other because they were both sucking each other. So we're just using LA's logic here. He's the one that set the standard of what sucking Tommy's dick is. So he's been sucking everyone's dick. That we didn't hear what we all heard. And on top of that, he's so stupid, he's playing it on his show just to show even more that he did suck dick. Those are facts. So one thing's that Tommy's going to buy LA a handbag and then make a video saying, "Thank you, Tommy, for this handbag." He's a fucking idiot.
Hey, that's the other thing. So we're not going off of some imaginary standard. LA set the tone for what's dick sucking Tommy and what's not. Any civil conversation was regarded as cooning, was regarded as cock sucking, all of that. But when motherfuckers hold up the mirror, it's like, LA, you did the same shit. So where's the cooning? Where's the cock sucking in that?
No, actually, I think he did it a lot worse because he was actually at least the other guy said, "I don't have nothing against him. I'm not his enemy." You claim to be against his message, so that makes it worse.
Hey man, this shit is wild. That's what I'm saying. LA, he dug this own grave, and now we're telling you, man, get in. You know what I'm saying? Get in, because we got shovels out here. You dug this grave, built the fucking tombstone. You etched your name in it. Get in. And now you kicking and screaming, talking about shit ain't fair. No, bitch, rest in peace.
He thought he was doing something going against people. Tommy, that night, that nigga was moist. His dick was hard. He did that show with Tommy.
Man, he was happy, man.
Doing something. But the next day, he's like, "Oh, damn, I fucked up."
Man, that same night. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get...
That boy was feeling himself that night. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, he's a monkey, Tommy. Yeah, that's right, Tommy. Tommy got talent. At least Tommy got a house. Tommy's rich. Goddamn, nigga. Pull his nuts out your mouth.
It was embarrassing watching it. And I want to say as well, LA, he's so stupid. He'll watch other people and he'll say, Tommy schmoozing them, giving them compliments. All Tommy has to do is give him a compliment and look at how LA behaves. But one thing LA should see is what has anyone, although Tommy does his little, as black men should build, he does that every year. What other black man has already built with him in all that time? All he does is fall out with them, then talk shit about them, and then get his trolls to attack them until they leave YouTube. It's pretty much all he does. No one's ever built anything with Tommy. He just talks that shit because he thinks that's what black men want to hear.
Except for Stormfront. Except for the website. The recent website, Stormfront, that posted videos.
Even they think he's a mug. I remember when I read the comments last year, they were all calling him a mug. They're saying they don't like him because he's obsessed with white women, and they were just saying he's no good. Even they called him a snake. They said, pretty much word for word, they said, we know what he's up to. He's just saying what we want to hear. He's just a snake. So it's embarrassing that you've got these white supremacists listening to someone who fights their cause, but then you've got all these black people who would not stand a chance if white supremacists were to take over, supporting a black man who is all about white supremacy. That's how black people end up looking stupid. You have these guys throwing themselves in front of you, taking bullets for Tommy. For what? What are you getting out of it? Nothing. Well, now LA do it. They've even got fake programs too. Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, okay, basically, Rostock prides himself on talking to Tommy intellectually, like he's talking to somebody that's actually intellectual. Tommy's a fucking moron in my book. But for the things he says and does to his own people, I think he's a jackass for that. God respects Tommy, so that's why he feels I need to talk to Tommy like I'm intellectual, like I'm intelligent. I don't want to scream. I want to be calm, because that shows how much respect he actually does have.
Hey, there's a perfect summary, man. Because when he was with him, when he was sucking his dick and comparing him to Tariq Nasheed and how he's a great example for black society and all this other shit, because he was talking as fast as he could, because he didn't want to waste one word. He knew he was on a fucking time limit. He wanted to get it all out. So he was on a speed racer timer, but he was on his best behavior. Now, when he talks to me and you and all this other shit, we don't get none of that respect. And we the motherfuckers you talk to every day. Tommy, you never talk to. You sold him as your enemy, and you're on your best behavior?
But Chris, he still can't explain what he means by that. How is Tommy great, though, just because he could scam people?
Yeah, he never answered that question. He ain't answered that one yet. I would love him to answer that.
He links money to greatness because he's full.
Hey, that's true.
And he'll tell us not to talk about money. So Tommy's the only one allowed to do that.
And he'll use Tommy's property and whatever he assumes Tommy has as reasons, as a shield, not to talk about Tommy. Hey, don't talk about Tommy in his housing. His housing is better than yours. And it's like,
he got mansions. He said he walk around the mansions. He got 20 times more than that. Damn, nigga, you still sucking?
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. And I guess he's hoping that all this, after the thought dick sucking will get him in favor with Tommy. But it's like, nah, man. Since when was on and off limits for a roast? Because you'll make something that's completely fictitious. Because this reality of boundaries you set for Tommy, you don't set that shit for nobody else.
Exactly. My brother, my younger brother, he knows, he goes private school, and he actually knows actual lords here in the UK. And I could actually go into their house. These are multi-million-dollar mansions that they actually own, not rent, they actually own, to make videos and show off if I really wanted to. That's what LA would do if he had the opportunity. So you see someone he doesn't even own a fucking mansion, he's just renting it, and that impresses LA. And that just goes to show he's impressed by someone else's money. He's a fucking useless. He's 40 years old. They're both the same age.
I think he got his brother killed just by some of the things he does. People make jokes about his dead brother. He laughed along with them and said, "Oh, you just mad because I cooked you." Okay, if you recognize that, why do you then communicate with these people behind the scenes and call them and befriend them? You just disrespected your dead brother. And LA really, he really worships money because he doesn't have any. That's why he worships Tommy. So I'm wondering, does he tell us his brother? Did he set him up? Because look what happened. He got the car now. And the mother probably gave him the car. Didn't want LA to set her ass up.
Your Mike, I'm so tripping how he had to pay his mother for his dead brother's car. That's some fucked up shit, man.
Yeah, I guess he said, "You got to give me some," and he probably didn't get out there overnight. He probably was scared to death. Like, LA, just take the car. Just take the car.
I reckon LA's dangerous. He comes across as some dumb idiot, I think he's actually dangerous. And I think he was probably washing his dead brother's car that his brother got killed. His brother probably asked, "What are you doing?" He never washed my car, like he was being nice, but he knew what was going to happen, and he wanted that car nice and clean for himself.
Y'all are fucked up. God damn. This is diabolical.
His fucking brother's birthday just passed. Brother's birthday, he's on the phone with Tommy talking cordially. Tommy has suspected his dead brother numerous times.
Oh, Tommy is guilty of that sin too?
Yeah, Tommy
Yeah.
talked about his dead brother. Many times.
God damn. Damn, man. Hey, listen, man, these L's won't stop, man. At every turn, behind every door is a giant L. This shit is crazy.
Raising this man.
I found his brother, and he let me on. And the only reason he kicked me off a few times, but the first ever time he kicked me off out of his chat, after I'd been talking about his brother and his whole family, is when I told him that he wasn't the best roaster. That's what set him off. So all the stuff I said about his whole family, he was laughing along with it. But as soon as I said, you know what, Chris is a better roaster than you, he got angry and he kicked me off. Kicked me out of the chat.
This is terrible, man.
God. This is
Check this out, man. You know, I've been doing some hostage negotiation with this with this subs in the chat room, right?
yeah.
One time he comes around, you would think he would do the same thing. Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna kick you out. You know, send me $100. You know, that would make sense, right? You would not do that shit with Tommy.
And here's the other thing. It will force his minion to bail him out of YouTube jail. But he doesn't even go that far when it comes to Tommy, because Tommy, in his mind, is royalty. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the thing, because if you're holding people for hostage, you hold me hostage for $2, $5, and other faceless trolls for a dime. You held Mike Mills hostage for 10 fucking cents. Here it is, you got this big whale that you conjured up in your mind. Boot him, hold him for hostage back in $50. You know what I'm saying? Tommy's got enough of a pull. Some motherfucking fan will pull that shit out or meet him halfway. How about 20? And for bum that's a week's worth of cigarettes. So get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, because I think he got $20 a day for raw dog.
And
So I know someone will pay $100 for Tommy, but he's too dumb, man. So that's besides the point.
Man, like I said, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, man. Hey, listen, Freddie, LA's going to give us more material after this is over with, and we listen to the playback on his shit. Freddie, I'm expecting a video from you tomorrow. Piggyback off of it, and we're going to keep going because, and this goes to Mike too. Mike, if it was you, he would try to ruin you with this shit.
I'm on it. I get a chance to you.
Hey, listen, Mike, if it was you especially, he would try to drown you in this shit. He would make hangout after hangout after hangout dedicated to this incident if the roles were reversed. And he would do the same to me. He would do the same to Freddie. He would do the same to anybody because this is what gets him going. And so because that's his character, I'm not letting off. Because if it was me, he'd crucify me over this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with him sucking dick. He was already throwing me in his fucking mess. But here's the thing, bitch. I'm in a
all. Your fault you put it in his mouth?
Right. I wouldn't have sucked this dick without you. You know what I'm saying? Why did you let me on? You know, and it's like, man, get the fuck out of here. No matter what you say about me, you can besmirch my character all you want. It doesn't remove that DNA on your chin. That's what you gotta focus on.
No longer matter. Nothing he says no longer holds. I mean, he didn't have any fucking respect as it was, but now, I mean, the credibility like he likes to talk about, you have zero credibility. Zero.
None.
You know, Chris, I just got word that Brian Flowers and Tommy are over there right now. Him.
That's what they get.
But he wouldn't let us in the chat room. How does that even make any sense?
That's what I'm saying. I'm banned. He got Drops and Black banned. He got Black Rampage banned. I can't even walk to this fucking chat room. But these two motherfuckers you let in, you have free reign and say whatever they want. And here's the other thing. This roast shit is all service for me. It's fun. I don't hold a real life grudge against motherfuckers. So anybody can talk this shit, especially people I see every day. Here goes somebody that you rarely get to hear from, and you show preference to him, favor to him over your everyday fucking competitor. Man, get the fuck out of here. You a dick sucker, man. At every turn, every time you flip over a card, it's a raw dick. Cards, dick after dick, and it's like, God damn, man, you can't escape these erections. These phalluses are all over the fucking place. And then and Black Chairman says, "Book over there sucking dick." Hey, man, that is as expected as the sun to rise.
Exactly.
If there's going to be a morning, Book is going to have a dick in his mouth. Period.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh, shit.
If there's a dick, Book's gonna suck it.
Right. As a matter of fact, Book ain't never met a dick he refused to suck. I mean, it's
stuck it from the back.
Yo, you guys saw Jay Black's LA video, the gay one? Yo, that shit, man. I just saw it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gets to say whatever he wants, and even something like that didn't get the appreciation that it did. He's sitting here talking about fucking people in their butts, men, and the shit went. You know, people. If Jay Black, because I missed it. If Jay Black would have never made it, I would have never caught it. I'm sitting there saying, hey, he has to be held accountable for this shit, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? But this here, because I was there. No, this ain't gonna slide, bitch. You gonna have to pay for these sins. Straight up. I mean, the shit is fucking crazy, man. And even Jay Black made another.
Bull crazy ass, you know, Tommy was over there saying, so ask Tommy Cook his one real supporter.
That's what I'm saying. Because I saw that in the playback. He was like, man, Book, you know, basically Book is out here sucking dick blindly. And here it is, Book is back on the platform and all LA did was laugh at the shit. I wish a motherfucker would play me like that and not be back. That's what I'm saying. Book is a butler. You know what I'm saying? Like, he parks Bum That's car. And it's like, man, you parking the Benz of a loser? You ain't shit, Book. Straight up. He gonna say, oh, why do I have to disagree with him on his platform? Because Bum That's fucking stupid.
Or how about those bones he's saying you're a dick sucking laughing? Say with dick sucker, man. I mean, you can't see what he's doing. Right. I understand people like that, man.
Crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's, you know, and that's the audience he prefers. He doesn't want anybody to challenge him so he can get away with his murder every hangout. You know what I'm saying? Because you was just under fire for sucking dick, but now you want to do a video about a black man getting cheated. No, bitch. I'm going to let you let that fly, but I'm coming right back behind it. Hey, y'all, everybody who felt uplifted or about that video, let me remind you who just told you that story. It's a notorious dick sucker. You understand what I'm saying? So come over here and get some of this medicine. Let me wake you up, make you sober. Because LA ain't no motherfucker to listen to. Talk with that Soto nug in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not letting that ride. I'm on a fucking, just like he was on them showers, I'm on them showers. So now you can give me a first-hand account, LA, what it's like to have a loofah, a soapy loofah, and a soapy dick in your face. I need to know what that's like, bitch. Right out. Straight up, man. But yeah, man, shit. Well, like I said, man, in the hopes of you know, keeping everything 100, man, I want to let everybody know. Thanks for stopping by. This ain't the last fuck LA video you want or hangout you gonna see. As long as he's making videos, I'm making shower videos in response, man. Fuck that.
I was gonna say, Tommy's on LA's chat telling LA, I'm not the one that told you that you were good for the community. I knew he was going to do that. He always does that. He falls out with someone, then he'll start saying, oh, I'm the one that bought you dinner. Now he's telling LA, I'm not the one that told you you were good for the community. You told me I was.
He's right, though. He's right.
Hey. Oh man,
It's not wrong. They did all that dick sucking.
Oh man, that's wild, man.
It wouldn't surprise me. I was going to say, it wouldn't surprise me if Tommy even knew this is how it was going to pan out and he had no intentions of doing anything positive for LA. He just wanted all of us to see that LA is a lowlife. He's got no integrity. And he literally went in there just so that LA would lose the respect of the fans that he has got. So he's just literally going sector by sector, just fucking everyone else's shit up, just so that he can be there. He can have no one saying anything bad. And if anyone does say anything bad, they've got no integrity. So LA, anything he says from now on, we can just assume LA's got no integrity, so it won't hold any weight. And that's pretty much what he's doing.
I mean, it would be a smart thing to do. I mean, if someone is talking about your daughter, I mean, you can't legally kill them. I mean, the second best thing to do is make them look like a big cunt. Yeah. So, I mean, it would be the smartest thing to do.
Let's face it, because Tommy's not going to get on Tariq's level. He's tried his hardest, but he's already fucked up his brand too much. So the next best thing is for Tommy to be king of the sector. So he can't be the king if he's got too many people, or too many detractors talking shit about him. So this is what he's doing. So he's resigned himself to just YouTube. So now he's putting extra effort into going after people who don't like him or trying to buy him off. That's pretty much what it is now.
I mean, what did Elliot think? I mean, you get onto YouTube and tell someone that their child, that like pretty much they're a pedophile taking showers with their daughter, would be your friend? That's not going to happen.
Hey,
But the thing is, LA's not lying. He said, well, he told me he's not a pedophile, he's a hebephile. But it's not like anyone's lying.
I'm not saying he's lying, but do you really think that person wants to be your friend? Like, really, Jay Black?
And here's what's crazy. LA just made that video private. He got cooked so bad that he doesn't want the YouTube community to see it. That's fucking
No, I think Tommy said he's going to flag him.
Oh, Tommy said he's going to flag him.
Yes.
Okay. He said, he's got a new thing. It's called, I told y'all, Choco Boy can't fade me facts. Well, yeah, sure he can fade you because he had sex with you.
Yeah, sure.
I think Tommy's desperate enough to be friends with people that call him a pedophile because he's got no other friends. If you think about it, let's just be honest, he's desperate enough for people to like him. And that's why for someone like him, if you just watch him long enough, you can play around with him and he'll always jump because he's just that kind of person. Like me, for instance, there's certain things I won't let anyone get away with and I'm not going to speak to them again. But like LA, I can say anything I want about him. And I know if I give it a bit of time, he's going to let me back on the chat. No, that's just how it is around here.
I don't know what Tommy's game plan was, but Tommy was going to speak to him, get LA on his platform, and I don't know what Tommy was going to do. But Jay Black, I don't know if you have kids, but anyone who says that about your daughter, you're not going to let it go. Trust me.
I wouldn't.
Right. You know what? It's good money that says he was going to, lure him to his lair and slaughter him. You know what I'm saying? good money says that was a possibility. You know what I mean? But because LA's fucking stupid. You know what I'm
Tommy's dumb. If Tommy paid me, I would have just flagged LA's videos down, his whole channels. Then he wouldn't have any competition. But Tommy wants to do what? I'll flag all of them. To be honest, I'll probably sorry. I'll do that sometimes. I'm not going to flag anyone. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sometimes I just start, I flip between two sides of his. All I know, I might just be like Styles, but I don't realize it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I feel that. But like I said, man, it's you just look at this and you see how low a man will sink. His whole anal cavity, and it was for no payoff. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna pray to slap a live stream it with his show so that I can catch it in the morning, because LA has already put that other video on private, and he's got a new stream coming up. So, and I'm pretty sure he put it on private because he got embarrassed. You got the chat room going nuts. You got Tommy on there going nuts. He didn't need nobody making no goddamn video. So all I can pray is, man, you trolls, man, this is the time to show your worth. I hope you motherfuckers captured it and can play it back, man, because if y'all captured the fucking show Mike Mills deleted, I hope y'all captured this hangout, man, because this is what the Black Sector sewer is made of, man. I hope y'all caught this.
And the funny thing is, I bet you in 2 weeks' time, everyone's going to be talking to everyone again. That's one thing I've noticed about this sector. You can make all the enemies you want, but after a few weeks, it's like a soap. It's enjoyable, you know.
Well, you know what? That may be true because, well, here's the other thing. Well, let's say that does have committed any deadly sins to where it's like, you know, he's is really unforgivable, but he deserves this hazing that he's put upon himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think everyone should do it as well until we even forget about Victor Moan and whatever he went through. It should just be LA from now on.
Hey, as a matter of fact, man, even though Victor Moan runs a horrible show, Victor Moan's a lunatic, and I know he does very, very psychedelic drugs. This should be pushed to the background. As a matter of fact, completely forgot, because LA in his stupidity has completely eclipsed Victor Moan being terrorized by his wife.
I don't know, man. Vic catching up, man.
No, listen, man. Vic call it. Here's the thing: there's no expectations for Vic. So Vic is truly, absolutely bulletproof. Vic's wife clowned him. Did you not see that coming? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you gotta look at the new video, man. He's catching up. Don't worry.
Listen, I'm pretty sure Trofiler did his thing. But what I'm saying is I'll find entertainment in it, but I won't find any damning information because my expectations for Vic is at zero. So of course he called somebody and somebody said, man, leave me the fuck alone. Of course. So,
who is Lisa Love? Is apparently people are saying that she sucked Tommy's dick. Is that right? No.
I've heard that. I have no confirmation, but that's what I've heard.
Because she was talking shit about me a few days ago. I'm just wondering, what is Lisa Love anyway? Does she just walk around defending Tommy?
Well, she's definitely a part of Subtle Nation. The rumor is, you know, the YouTube streets is that her and her husband are huge Tommy fans, but
and her husband.
Yeah, her and her husband.
Grown married man decides to be a fan of another man with his wife. Fucking loser.
Hey, well, like I said, I mean, shit. That's the extent of, you know, Lisa Love's history on YouTube predates me, so I'm getting it third, fourth person, so I can't, you know, I don't know.
I'll just leave that alone. No, you said something about me being jealous or something. I just remember that much, and I was going to deal with it then, but then I forgot. If you remember what you said about me being jealous, then you can repeat it. No, I'll just leave her alone. She's just one of those people that talk shit, and then they all of a sudden forget what they said.
Hey, man. Well, like I said, she, you know, I don't know anything much more than what I've given from Lisa Love, but back to these showers, though.
Back to the showers.
Yeah, ain't that what that lady used to say, man? No matter what the fuck was happening, let's get back to these showers. You know what I'm saying? 8 hours. He even was able to break the fucking weekday with more Shoto bubbles. More Soto bubbles, man. It's fucking disgusting. At this point, he's rivaling whatever narrative he's come up with Tommy and his daughter in the bubble count. Do you understand what I'm saying? The shit is crazy, man.
You know what it sounds like when I listen to him talk? It's like he's trying to convince himself.
Hey, that's a good point, man. That's very real. Because the way he's talking, the way he's able to, hey, your brain, your eyes, your ears, all of that is horse shit. Listen to me. And I'm like, how do you not draw these same conclusions? But it's a defense mechanism. And he's too stupid to realize, well, damn, maybe I should have handled that differently. Because if he takes all the blame, this flame is instantly doused. Instantly. Because there's only so far you can go with a motherfucker who says, hey, I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you think about it, Chris, what do you really have to talk about with someone who tells you they defrauded their investors and they're a coup? If you're pro-black, what do you really got to talk about with that person?
See, and that's the other thing. Not only just that, years and years of this same message, this same campaign. What does he have to say to you? He had a chance to actually break Tommy and make sure that any interaction between him and Tommy, it would have been Tommy's hat in hand. he'd have to come down like, hey, boss. You know what I'm saying? But he blew it. Instead, he sacrificed his advantage just for Tommy's pat on the head. You got the entire sector, and it's rare that it's damn near unanimous. The people that are supporting him, it's far in between. It's probably trolls just keeping the fire going. But everybody can see, for the most part, exactly what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying?
And as I said, it wouldn't have been so bad if he was like the alpha male in that interview, was bending over back to be around Slava, like to be around Tyreek. You know, he was buying food. Imagine Tyreek was dogging him about those tap shoes, and Tommy was laughing. If it was like that, and would say, yeah, LA, man, that was a good interview. Over back for a coup. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you have labeled as just a staunch enemy. And now here you go. But here's the thing, he sacrificed all of that advantage, all of that positioning, super hangout. He sacrificed all that, because how tough can you come to somebody when you're fresh off your knees? You know what I'm saying? All he did was, it was a continuation. Hey, I sucked your dick Friday night. Here goes some more head on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Because it's hard for a bitch to suck your dick, and then she's talking about, oh yeah, you know, all you can get is pussy. Well, bitch, I know you by your mouth. You can't can't pull this shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Do you think LA could make fun of Tommy and Tommy live like how Tyreek did it? It wouldn't happen.
Hell no.
Like LA.
What Tommy, just word of mouth, what Tommy did to him tonight. You know, he said, I didn't tell you were good for the black community, because in my eyes, even though I'm on your show, you ain't shit to me. I don't have to suck your dick. You have to suck mine. You feel
LA needs to take tips from me, because when I went to the bus stop a few days ago, was it about a week? Then Tommy came on, even after I was clowning him. Tommy came on like, I don't know, I was going to be impressed and stop chatting shit about him. I carried on chatting shit, making fun of him, when they closed the chat, so it's only whoever was on the platform can talk, like the rest of the chat can't see. And I carried on making fun of him. He didn't say shit. It's like, well, I'm meant to be impressed because you're here now. You're a fucking dickhead. You know, I'm going to continue to say whatever I want about you. And that just says to me, Tommy's a pussy. He knows who he can do that shit to, and he knows who he can't do it to. He doesn't faze me, but he phases LA. Anytime LA speaks to Tommy, you can hear it's like his heart, he's got heart palpitations. He starts talking really quickly because he's excited. Why are you going to get excited over some dickhead over the internet who you don't even know what he actually does or does not have? Whatever he has, he's not giving you any. So it doesn't matter.
Right. Where's the incentive for all this dick sucking? See, he was sucking dick off of pure faith and hope, hoping that he would be rewarded for that fellatio.
I'll say this, Tommy did the right thing. He gave